Whoa! Somebody got hungry. Took a little bite out of that. Still a usable dollar, though. If you took it in a bank, they'd swap it out for you. You could probably use it at most stores. But this thing is rough. I'll just go deposit this so it can go to bills, right? And beat up. Definitely been stepped on. You can just tell from the outline of a shoe there. So, 2013 $5 note. I was about to say $1 note. $5 note. These are after like the early 2000s redesigned to enhance anti-counterfeiting measures on U.S. currency. So they enhanced kind of the graphics. They added some little anti-counterfeiting watermarks and stuff. And on the higher denominations, they added that security strip that all of you see all the time. Kind of see some stray ink here. See that little dot there? Looks like a little shadowy man kind of hanging out on the top, or a little figure up there. Lincoln Memorial is really neat to go see. I mean, I know that all the monuments kind of look stark in their own way, but really cool monument to go see. And 2021. Mentioned that earlier. Cropping out on us, right? Pretty cool. Nothing on the back here except for a bunch of junk. Somebody used it as a tissue or something. Try to flip these around. That way I'm not just like totally messing with them the whole time. 2017 A little bit less of a run than some of the others. This one's been painted on or marked on for some reason. It's weird. Maybe somebody spilled some ink or something. Who knows? Yeah, a little bit of kind of weird ink going on. It looks like ballpoint pen though. And 2021 as well. These might actually be... Because I put some money that I went through previously in the register, so maybe these 5s are from that. But then again, 2021s are coming out pretty readily. I just kind of grabbed all the money out of the register. So some new, maybe a couple older ones kind of crept in there. But 2021s, the only difference there is the signatures on the bottom. It's the first time that 2 women were on there, so that's really cool. And 2009, 03, 35, so almost a birthday note in kind of reverse order. That was in a wallet, you can tell that, right? And the damage to that's going to make it hard to find anything out. Got like a camo painted, muddied Lincoln here. I don't know what's going on with that. I also like to keep an eye out around all these repetitious 5s. You can sometimes see little print issues and stuff, not here, but... Sometimes you can see little print issues. You can see how this one wasn't really printed properly. So it could be missing digits and stuff like that. A little excessive ink, but nothing too crazy, and this thing's damaged up. 1688, 2303. Yeah, you could perceive it as like year, day, month. I'm not going to hold on to it. I have some people comment that they hold on to like all of them. That's on you. I'm poor. So if it's not like really collectible, I'm going to have to go spend it on groceries or bills or gas. It's kind of in one hand, out the other. So, but if it was a in-order date note, I'd probably hold on to it. Getting down there. 2017 A, like I said, I'll probably split this video up just so you're not like wasting your holiday. All the grandkids are running around. Grandma, Grandpa, hang out with me, play Parcheesi. I don't know what kids play. Parcheesi, chess, Fortnite, something. And you're like, no, I gotta watch this 2.5 hour long video of this dude boring me about looking through money. Anyway, I digress. Flip this guy around. Yeah, nothing going on here. 2013, huge print of $5 notes for 2013. Another one of this. What's the deal here? Somebody just like went through with a ballpoint pens like boop, and like on every single one of them. Because that is not ink that comes on the note. Down to the 10s. Man, we're getting there. Kind of cool repetition going on. Not bad condition with that fold in the center, but overall not bad. You can see the remnants of a counter stamp, what looks to be Wells Fargo, going on right here. It's kind of cool. They used an ink that almost matched the ink on the $10 note. Like to keep an eye out, rather, around these areas of the trees. I've had notes I've held on to that are like totally smeared ink going on. I also saw one sell in an auction that was graded and confirmed as an ink smear for quite a bit, a couple $100. And some 2s, some 5s. I almost knocked my camera over. But if you watch my videos, it's pretty norm for me to be kind of clumsy, knocking crap over. Almost for a second here, there was like very little separation here, almost like the ink in that 10, which it is. It's kind of blurred over. Not enough, but if this was filled in, I'd hold on to that quickly. A little too beat up for me to tell anything on the back there. 2017 A series. Nothing going on. Fly through the end of these. And this is just damage from it being folded and then brought in and out of a wallet or a sock or in their shoe or wherever they kept their money. Keep an eye about the around the color changing ink on the 10. They added that in the redesign also to kind of thwart counterfeiters, since I believe 5s are the most counterfeited. Maybe that's different now, but a few years ago it was, out of Peru mainly, and like areas around there. And 10s as well. Nothing going on there. We're into the 20s. I don't have hundreds. Let's just get to that real quick. I'm not just awesome like that. We got a ton of hundreds and stuff. I'm just going to knock this. I'm going to keep karate chopping this camera. Little bit of 5s, a little bit of 2s, but nothing going on in this 2017 A. $20 note. Really good condition, like it was almost straight out the old ATM. Little bit of excessive ink. Similar to the 10, I like to keep an eye around there. The White House is really cool. I've never taken a tour of the White House, but I've been, like, by it. Taking some pictures and stuff from the fence line and whatnot after I walked 73 miles around Washington, which was interesting. 2s, 1s, not enough of a pattern going on. And color-changing ink areas, again, like the other denominations, it's just for anti-counterfeiting measures. $100 notes and 50s, they added the security strip. And nothing going on there. Down to the last few guys. Little bit of 8s, little 0s. Nothing to hold on to there. Really beat up. 2009 series $20 note. Still keep an eye out for like shifts in the seals and stuff, but mainly we're looking for fancy serial numbers and like straight up errors. This looks to be damaged, not stray ink like I mentioned earlier. You can see we're just got like folded right here, crimped. So I would assume this right here, all this right here is just damage. Plus I can feel this is like been submerged in water or something at some point, which is what that coloring's from. Woo, heyo, radar note. Sweet. So we actually came out with a good find in this one. 374973, so it's able to be read forward and backward the same way, which is really, really awesome. That is a true fancy serial number, so unlike the other, well, I guess the star note sorta is more so a replacement note than a fancy serial number. I'm definitely holding on to this guy, even with the fold here. Not bad. I will hold on to that. That's really cool. This one's a little bit marked up. Sometimes you'll see these marks when they get a strap of 20s in this case. They'll just mark with like a marker down the side to indicate instead of stamping them. So that's kind of lame. But this radar note's really, really neat. I love fancy serial numbers like this. It's pretty clean overall too. So besides that little fold, it's pretty clean. So really nice fancy serial number, a radar note. I'll definitely set that aside and hold on to it. Getting down to the last two. We'll just do them at the same time. Why not? We've been in this video for like 20 minutes now. So I will finish this up with the two of these, and then we'll look up that star note. Nothing going on the serial number on this guy. 2017A, 2017A. And nothing going on the front of really either. Back of the note. A little stray ink going on down here, but it's not really too dramatic. So we're going to pass on that one. Still 20 bucks, right? And the back of this note. Kind of same dealio, a little bit of ink going on, but it just looks like heavy printing and nothing else. Nice clean 20 overall. Look around the intricate detail of the White House, see if you got any misprints and stuff. Otherwise, I got 20 bucks. So what do we hold on to? We'll wait on the one we just found till the end. Nice little replacement note. Something happened to its counterpart during the production process. They replaced it with this, indicating it with a star. Interestingly enough, this serial number is probably not the one that it replaced, since a lot of these notes are printed previous to the printing process. So they anticipate errors and then use these to replace them. So star notes are really referred to as replacement notes. Our little date note, I don't think it's too crazy. I can't think of anything in 1482 that's like stellar that happened, but I'll look it up, see if anything interesting happened. I'll put it in the comment section in the description box so you can kind of reference that. And then definitely the big find of this bill search, part 2 of the bills. I don't know. Maybe I'll split it up into, who cares? Anyway, radar serial number. These are really collectible. What's the value on it? I see them go in a variety of values. If you're referencing like eBay or Facebook groups I'm in, usually these radar notes, I've seen 20s sell for about 40 or 50 bucks to the right person. Graded way more. And then you might find, if it was in really good condition, which this one's not, I've actually seen them sell for higher than that, roughly like $100, which is really, really good, 5 times the face value. You can disagree with that. Maybe your experience, they sell for $22 or something, but I'm in like 40 different Facebook auction groups for currency, and they generally go for those values. So they're definitely worth holding on to. People really like radar notes and fancy serial numbers like this one. So let me know what you think about this find, and let's look up that star note and see if anything cool is going on with it. Alright, so we're over on mycurrencycollection.com /reference/star notes lookup, and I've put the serial number in, the date of 2017 for the series, and the denomination. Hit look up star note. That'll give us some extra info on this. Ton of them printed. Usually the smaller this number is, the better. General info. It's the second run. Tells you kind of the serial number range, and then they were printed at the Fort Worth facility in August of 2018. Nice thing about this one is it is the smaller run size for the Series 2017 $1 K District. So that's kind of a bonus to it. But with the condition of the note, I would say personally it's worth a good old-fashioned dollar.